New Zealand versus South Africa. First semi-final ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. Right, cricket fans, settle in. This was the first semi-final of the T20 World Cup. Big pressure, big crowd, and one ticket to the final. On one side, South Africa, unbeaten and confident. On the other, New Zealand, calm, calculated, dangerous. And what followed was not just a cricket match, it was a statement. South Africa bat first. South Africa walked out to bat, knowing runs on the board in a semi-final can be priceless. But right from the start, the Kiwi bowlers kept things tight. Dot balls, smart variations, pressure building. The Proteas never quite found their rhythm. Wickets started to fall, and suddenly the scoreboard read 77 for 5. Not ideal in a World Cup semi-final. Enter Marco Jansen, tall, calm, and suddenly playing like a man determined to rescue the innings. Jansen counter-attack where we attacked Paitzat beautifully, mixing powerful drives with clever placement. He finished with 55 not out from just 30 balls, dragging South Africa to 169 for 8 in their 20 overs. Dewald Brevis chipped in with 34 runs. But overall, the Kiwi bowlers stayed disciplined. Rachin Ravindra picked up 2 wickets, clever with his variations. Cole McConchie grabbed 2 as well, controlling the middle overs. So South Africa posted 169 on the board. Respectable, competitive, but maybe, just maybe, a little short for a semi-final. New Zealand begin the chase. Then came the chase. And from the very first over, something felt different because Finn Allen walked out like a man who had absolutely no interest in a slow chase. First boundary, cracked through cover, next ball pulled for 6, crowd roaring. Suddenly, the South African bowlers were under serious pressure. Allen raced to 50 in just 19 balls. Yes, 19. But he wasn't slowing down, not even slightly. Ball after ball disappeared into the stands over mid-wicket, over long off, over everything. And then it happened. A moment that turned this semi-final into history. Finn Allen smashed a century in just 33 balls, the fastest 100 in T20 World Cup history. 10 fours, 8 gigantic sixes. Pure destruction. At the other end, Tim Seifert played the perfect partner's role. Calm, supportive, and dangerous when needed. He scored 58 from 33 balls, and together they built a 100 or 17-run opening partnership. New Zealand flew to 84 runs in the power play, and by that point, the result was starting to feel inevitable. South Africa searched for answers. They slower pulls, Yorkers, field changes, nothing worked. Now the boundaries kept coming. The chase was completed at 173 for 1 in just 12.5 overs. Let that sink in. A World Cup semi-final chase. He chased down with 43 balls remaining. That's not a chase. That's a demolition. Player of the match. The award obviously went to Finn Allen. A 100 not out from 33 balls on the biggest stage. The tournament. That's the key kind of innings that gets replayed, talked about, and remembered for years. Final thoughts. So here's the story of the semi-final. South Africa fought hard. Jansen gave them hope, but 169 simply wasn't enough. because Finn Allen delivered an innings that turned a tense knockout game into a one-sided spectacle. New Zealand didn't just win, they stormed into the final, and whoever faces them next will be hoping one thing, that Finn Allen has already used up all his fireworks, because if he hasn't, the final could get very, very loud.